What is going on, guys? I got a lot of fish here. I got 22 fish in a 75-gallon aquarium, and that's what we're talking about today. If you guys didn't know, these are African cichlids, and they are pretty aggressive fish. What I have here is mostly peacocks. As you can see, there's two yellow libids there. I don't know if those are peacocks or ambuna. I'm not ambuna. Happs. I'm not sure if those are happs or not. So this tank is a peacocks and happs. I got some living stone eye. I got a living stone eye right there. They're very young. Everybody in here is a juvenile, with the exception of breaking the barrier on some of them. Like that guy's pretty big, and the tank boss. That seems to be the tank boss now. He's pretty big. Excuse the cloudiness because I went ahead and fed him, and I just did a water change, so there's a lot of sediment and stuff going on in the tank right now, and I just wanted to touch base with you. I moved a lot of stuff around since the last time you saw this tank because I added, what is that, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 3, that's 9. So I added 9 fish to the tank. I think that's going to be the last addition for a while now that I got my ammonia down to pretty much almost zero. So I figured I'd add more fish. I did a 50% water change. I'm going to do another 50% water change tomorrow just to get the nitrites down just a little bit. The nitrates are trying to catch up to the nitrites, but so I'm going to do another 50% water change and add my conditioner and stuff like that, and I think that I'm going to have this aquarium under control. If you guys were watching my previous videos, you know that I'm having some issues. I also plan on buying another Tidal 110. That's a Tidal 110. It's a 75-gallon tank. It's been working pretty good, but I think I'm going to get a second one, put it on that side, and just to make sure, just for extra water clarity and for a sense of well-being. The ammonia, I'm so happy that I got that under control. It's a very good feeling when you know what you're doing and you get your fish tank under control. These guys are very juvenile, so I mean, you keep watching my videos, you're gonna see these guys grow up because I've been pretty much making a video every night. So I think if you stay tuned, you're gonna see. I wish it wasn't so cloudy so I could show you a nice, clean aquarium, but right now, because of what's going on with this aquarium, everything's under control right now for the most part. I got the level of hardness up. I got some cichlid lake salt. I put that in there, and that stuff brought up the hardness. These guys are having a great time. Before, they were rubbing themselves against the substrate and rocks, and because of the ammonia and the hardness, and some of them are still rubbing themselves against stuff occasionally, but before it was just like all of them were doing it. So they're starting to grow out and get used to the new environment, and because of the ammonia, I didn't feed them for 3 days, so I fed them today, so that's why you see the sediment there, and a lot of them have really fat bellies, so I'm kind of happy that they all got fed. So we'll let them go to the bathroom, and then tomorrow I'll do the water change after they go to the bathroom. I probably won't feed them tomorrow, but I'll feed them the next day, and then do the feed them the next day in the morning, and then do the water change after that, just because I'm trying to control the ammonia level in this tank. So the ammonia was kind of high. We're almost at we're pretty much below zero point 0.5 parts per million. So I'm really happy about that. I did feed them today, so we'll check out everything tomorrow. The pH level is between 8.4 and 8.6, somewhere in there. So they're loving that. The temperature dropped from 78. I maintain the temperature of 80 usually. So with the water changes, we came down to 78 Fahrenheit. So I'm not sure what that's about. And even after a day after the water change, we're still at 78.6 right now. So we're at 77 pretty much. 77 is what the one thermometer says, and 78.6 is what the other thermometer says. So you gotta have redundancy in your tank. That's why I want to add another Tidal 110. Maybe even another heater. You never know. The power goes out, you're still messed up. But you never know. One breaks, you still got the other one. So yeah, rearrange everything for the newcomers. Everything's been rearranged in here so that the new fish and the old fish can coincide together because now they reestablish their areas of the tank. But I do want to say that this guy here is acting like he's acting like an asshole. He's just going around chasing everybody he can find. He or she, I don't know what his deal is, but if he keeps it up and start tearing up fish, I don't know, man, because he's the biggest fish I have in here. I don't know what you would say that is. Maybe 2.5 inches, maybe 3-inch fish. And he's an assorted peacock. If you guys know what kind of fish that is, let me know. But now, ever since I had him, he's the tank boss. And I was observing him at the fish store a lot. And I saw him. He was the tank boss in the little tiny tank he was in. I put him in here, and I think he's the tank boss of everything. I like to have, yeah, because you can see what he's doing there. He's messing with everybody. There's not any other, I mean, he doesn't mess with the pleco and the catfish for some reason. You can see the pleco behind the rock there. That's his tail there, but he doesn't mess with the yellow bits. And the old tank boss does get up on him. He does get on him sometimes, but I think he's a new tank boss because he really, I don't know where he went. There he is there. Because he'll really get after everybody. Except for the yellow bits. The yellow bits he don't mess with. So I don't know if they're higher in the hierarchy or the pecking order than him, but even fish that are as big as him, like this guy, he's kind of big, and he'll still chase him around. So I'm not sure who's the number one in the pecking order, but he's really want to chase everybody, as you can see there. All right, guys. Well, I'm having a beer right now. I'm gonna stand up and act like I'm gonna feed them, so you can see everybody all together. Cause you know how the African cichlids are. Look, there they are, all together right here. They think I'm gonna feed them, cause I stood up. Just cause I stood up. That's all I had to do. But you guys already ate. What's wrong with you guys? You guys already ate. And then I put an algae wafer in there for the pleco, and you guys tore that up too. What do you want me to do, guys? You guys got big ass stomachs. You guys want Malawi bloat? What the hell's wrong with you guys? Anyway, my 75-gallon tank, still working on it. You guys stay tuned. You'll see what happens in the future. Everybody's doing healthy now. I lost 3 fish in the process of learning. And I don't want to say it's all my fault. One of them got tore up. He was just, I guess, not a dominant fish. They tore up the whole side of him. And he lasted 1 day before he said, nah. He didn't make it anymore. Then I got a new piece of Malaysian driftwood, which I live in an area with a lot of bodies of water where I can get driftwood for free, so I used to sell driftwood on eBay. But, yep, as everybody in the corner, they think I'm going to feed them, but I can't feed them anymore. I don't want you guys to get Malawi bloat. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with some B-roll. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. You guys watch it for a couple minutes. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.